Hello yogis, welcome back to the Zen Den and welcome to day 2 of the Yoga Body Bootcamp. Today's class is all about the booty burn and the leg firm, something that we're always trying to improve on, right? So if you're like, what is the Yoga Body Bootcamp? Check the description below where you can sign up for free and have all the emails delivered straight to your inbox. Also make sure you like this video and subscribe to your channel if you want more free yoga. With that said, unroll your yoga mat, grab any props you might need, and let's get started. All right, Journey Babes, we're gonna start on all fours in tabletop position. So stack the shoulders directly over the wrists, spread the fingertips wide, hips over knees. Let's just take 3 breaths here. So make space from shoulder to shoulder, from hip to hip, diagonally across the back from shoulder to hip, and from the pelvis all the way up through the crown of the head. Yeah, that's a lot of cues, but find the space in your body and breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. 2 more rounds just like that, using the breath to bring the mind into the body, become present in the space. One more round. And then inhale the right arm straight up to the sky for thread the needle. Exhale, sweep it through, right palm, right shoulder coming down, right ear. And then keeping the left hand right here by the face or stretching it out long in front of you. Or if you like to take that bind, go right there. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. Using the inhale to make a lot of space in the body, expand the chest and the rib cage, stretch into the shoulder, and the exhale breath to relax and soften. 1 more round of breath. Bring that left hand back towards the face and inhale just right back up to neutral tabletop. Move through 3 rounds of cat-cow. Using the inhale breath to open the body. Exhale breath to round and release. Inhale breath, open. Exhale breath, round and release. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, round, let go. Immediately inhale the left arm straight up to the sky. Exhale the left shoulder and left ear down towards the mat. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Next, inhale, push into your hand. Come back up to neutral tabletop, and we're going to move into something you're going to absolutely love, fire hydrants. So all of the weight's going to be on the right knee. You can feel free to fold the mat over for extra protection. And on an inhale, just send the left knee straight out to the side. Keep the ankle in line with the knee, flex through the toes. Make sure you don't lean too far to the right, but keep the body centered for fire hydrant pose. This is going to really burn in the booty. Push the ground away, hug the belly in, gaze forward for 3, 2, 1. Listen carefully, send the leg straight back, keep the knee bent, flex the toes, heel towards the sky. We're going to do 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to fire hydrant for 3. Hold the belly in, 2, 1, let it go. Just let the hips do a few circles here. That left butt glute is probably a little bit locked up at the moment. Alrighty, other side, fire hydrant on the right. So all the weight comes onto the left knee. On an inhale, send the right leg straight out, flex through the toe, heel in line with the knee, hug the belly in, push the ground away for 3, 2, 1. Send the legs straight back, heel towards the sky, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Heel straight up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back into fire hydrant for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Do a few of those circles with the hips. Stretch out that right side. And then meet me in downward facing dog. Just as a transition, we're here for 3 breaths. Make any of those movements you need. As we said yesterday, this pose can be static, meaning you're just holding the posture, or it can be dynamic. You're making movements. You're here for 2 more. Use the breath to become present in your body and in the moment on the mat. Last one. Alrighty, inhale to gaze forward. Come up onto your tippy toes and slowly walk the toes all the way up towards the hand. Inhale, lift up halfway. Feel free to keep a bend in the knees, flat back. Make sure when you're doing this flat back motion, you're really pushing your hands into the shins, activating the triceps, energy through the crown of the head. And exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and neck down. Start to deeply bend the knees, hug the low belly in, sweep the arms out to the side as you rise all the way up, palms touch overhead, 𝗪𝗲𝗃. Grow through the fingertips, exhale, hands down through heart center, and to your side, mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll run through 3 sun salutations. On an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. On an exhale, forward fold. Choose to bend the knees or not. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands right where they are by the low ribs. Inhale up, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Use the thoracic spine, the middle back to pull you up. Exhale, lower down, push up, plank pose. Downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath, guys. Use it, savor it. Last one. Inhale, come forward up on the tippy toes, bend the legs, and hop, step, or walk your way to the top. Lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Again, inhale the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. If you're keeping the legs straight, make sure you activate the quadriceps here, protecting the knees, and really fold from the pelvis, the hips. Relax the head and neck down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Your choice to lower to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale up, cobra pose or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. Inhale to gaze forward, come up onto tippy toes, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, ground down through the heels, rise all the way up. Palms touch, exhale down through heart center. Last time, inhale, hands up. Exhale, make your way down towards forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, belly in, flat back. Exhale your way back to chaturanga or plank pose or all the way to the belly. Inhale up to your heart opener. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg all the way up towards the front, in between the hands, plant it, pivot the back foot down to parallel, and windmill up, warrior two, 𝗪𝗡𝗃 2. We're going to do pumping warriors here. So strong arms, energy from fingertip to fingertip. On an inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale, melt back down into that deep warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. You have to pivot on the back of your foot to get there. Step back and chaturanga or downward facing dog. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take 1 round of breath. Inhale the left foot up in between the hands, plant it, pivot on the back foot to face parallel, and windmill around 𝗪𝗡𝗃 2. Hands go out wide, fingertip to fingertip energy. Next inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch. Exhale back. When you exhale back into the pose, really hug muscle to bone here and take a deeper 𝗪𝗡𝗃 2, okay? So really allow yourself to sink in. Okay, now we'll do 5. Inhale the arms up. Exhale back to warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Drive the heel into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Windmill the hands down. And this time, everyone step back. Downward facing dog. Now I want you to take a moment and come down to your knees and peek up here. We're going to practice fire hops or fire jumps going into Malasana Yogi Squat at the top of the mat. You'll have 5 times to try, but essentially you're here in downward facing dog, right? You take an inhale, come up onto your toes and bend the knees, and exhale to hop. Hop. You might get some air time, and if the idea of hopping that high is just too much, I want you to just take baby hops. Hop, hop, okay? The goal is to eventually make your way all the way up into Malasana Yogi Squat at the top of your mat. So everyone, let's come into it. Even if you only hop about 6 inches off the ground, that's amazing. So from downward facing dog, inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, gaze forward. Bend the knees. Make sure you're always looking forward, and exhale, hop. You got 4 more. Take your time. Always gaze forward. Control your movements. Once you've done your 5, we'll meet in Yogi Squat. Toes out, heels in. Settle your bum down. Hands at heart center, elbows go into the knees. Push the knees out and away from you. Lift the chest high. We're here for 3 breaths. Settle in. Alrighty, we're going to start lifting up and down. If this is too much for your knees, you can just hold here or hold in a higher lifted squat, bringing the toes forward and reaching the hands out, making it more of a squat, yeah? So anything that's comfortable for you. If you're coming with me, you're in Malasana, hands at heart center. Use your heels, push them into the earth, lift up, arms go high. Exhale back into squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Use the power of your heels and your legs. Come on up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink back down. Halfway, bring it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. That's 7. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Almost there. Last one. Really push into the heels, lift all the way up. Exhale, lower. And then we'll hold for 3 more breaths here in Malasana, Yogi Squat. And then next inhale, plant the hands down, lift the hips high, heel toe the feet together. Take a nice generous bend in the knees, cup both elbows, and just relax the head down. Ragdoll hang. You got 3 rounds of breath. Just tractioning the spine further towards the earth, making a lot of space. 1 more round of breath. Alrighty. Inhale, lift up halfway, so release the elbows, heel toe the feet together. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Alrighty, so here we go with a little bit of flowing. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to step it through and come up to Crescent Pose. So get your bearings and then inhale up, high lunge. So here we go. We're going to move through a dynamic sequence with 𝗔𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲, which is bent-legged warrior 3, and then staff pose with the leg kicked out. Okay, so hands at heart center. You're on the ball, the back foot, hug the low belly in, gaze forward. Come up, warrior 3 with a bent knee. Energize through the back toes and the crown of the head. Take an inhale. Bring the right knee into the chest and kick it out. Send it back as you bend the left leg. Come back into warrior 3. Concentrate and breathe. We'll do it again. Right knee into the chest. Exhale, kick. Take it back. 𝗔𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲, bent leg warrior 3. And come back up. Use the inhale breath to lift the chest. Exhale to kick. Take it back. We got 2 more. I think that's 5. Inhale it up. And kick. Like a karate kick. Take it back. Last one. Inhale it up. Kick. Listen carefully. We're going to exhale all the way back into Crescent Pose and come into Pyramid Pose. So bring the hands down to the earth or a block. Hop the back leg in. Your feet should be like no more than 3 feet. I'm like at a 2.5 feet situation here. The back foot is at about 1 o'clock. The front foot's facing forward. Take a big inhale, square the hips. Exhale, relax the chest and head down. Huge outer left leg stretch to the IT band. You're definitely going to feel it. We're here for 3 breaths. Breathe deep. Keep the front leg active. Last round of breath. Listen carefully. Inhale up just halfway. Keep the feet exactly as they are. Square the hips again. We're coming into Revolve Triangle. So you can bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot, or you can bring it all the way to the outside of the left foot if you're comfortable. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Take the left hip back again. Energize through the crown of the head. And then start to twist the body open to the left. Left arm goes high. 3 breaths. This is the leg firm part. You got this. Exhale to gaze down. Plant both hands. Bend the front knee. Step back to vinyasa or downward facing dog. chaturanga if you're with me. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, everyone. My entire left leg is energized, if that's a good word for it. It's more like burning. One more round of breath here. Alrighty, other side. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale to step it through. Come all the way up, Crescent Pose. So firm up the body. Inhale the arms high to the sky for one breath. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Here we go with the 𝗔𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲 transition. So on inhale, find bent leg, bent knee, warrior three. Energy still through the back toes, lifted chest, all the way up through the crown of the head. Here we go. Inhale, breath, knee into chest. Exhale and kick. We got 5. Take it back, bend the knee, move slow. Inhale it back up. Exhale and kick. Take it back. And my legs are shaking. Inhale it back up. And kick. Take it back. 2 more. Steady breath, steady mind, steady movements. Inhale it up. Kick. Take it back. Last one. Inhale it back up. Knee into chest and kick. Slowly bring it back through to warrior three. Step the foot down as you bring the hands down and hop the foot in for pyramid pose. So set up however you need to. Square the hips, fingertips are on the earth. Take a big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and melt. Whew, now the outer right leg is talking to you, yeah? Breathe into it. 3 breaths. Last inhale here. Alrighty, coming into Revolve Triangle. So left hand on the inside of the right leg or all the way to the outside of the right foot, okay? You choose. The right hand's coming to the right hip, send it back in space. If you're comfortable here, start to twist the torso open to the right and take the right arm straight up to the sky. 3 breaths. Last inhale, guys. Exhale, gaze down, frame the front foot, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Always the option to take it or leave it. Alrighty, another opportunity for those fire hops. So remember, control the movement, always gaze forward, take your time. We're just gonna do 3 this time. Inhale, come up onto tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, take your time, hop. 2 more. And this last one, we'll make our way into Malasana again. Once you get there, knees go wide. Oh, it's so breezy here, guys. I don't know if you can hear it. It's amazing. Start to lift the chest up. Drop the tailbone down. 3 breaths. Last one. Okay, we got 10 more of those squats. Here we go. Drive into the heels, lift up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Feel free to do whatever you want with the hands. If you're kind of over holding them here, you can let them rise with you. And exhale, come back. Inhale, lift. Maybe take a slight back bend at the top. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, drive into the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. That was 6. Let's do this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift. I believe this is 8. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then hold for 5. You're more than welcome to throw in a crow pose right here if you're feeling it. I'm going to hold 5 deep breaths. Plenty of time to still play. One more big inhale. Feel the body expand. Let it go out the mouth. Plant the hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. If you need another vinyasa in there, please take it. It's your practice. 3 rounds of breath in downward facing dog. Grow really long. The body should be really warm now. You should feel a lot of energy traveling up through the spine, all the way to the sitting bones, making a lot of space on the backside body, allowing the chest to open in the front side body. One more round of breath. All right, yogis. So from this downward facing dog, we're going to come into wild thing lift up. So if you're uncomfortable with flipping your dog, your 2 options are to just hold in 3-legged dog, stretching back through the toes, really lengthening and strengthening, or bending the knee and opening the hip and staying here, keeping the shoulders square. Or you can go back and forth between the 2. Alrighty, so those are your options. We're going to start in downward facing dog, everyone. I know you're already there, but go ahead and inhale the right leg straight up to the sky. Reach through the ball, reach through the ball, the foot, through the toes, and then bend the knee and open the hip. If you're not coming, choose your own journey and slowly pivot on your foot, your back foot, and come into wild thing. So the right foot's touching down, you're reaching through the right fingertips, and then on an exhale, drop into the hips, hover. Inhale, lift the hips high, reach through the fingertips. We'll do that 3 more times. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, hover. Big breaths, guys. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale to gaze down at the ground. Slowly drop the hips again and make your way back into downward facing dog. If you were holding 3-legged dog, meet us back in downward facing dog 2. 1 round of breath here. All right, other side. Inhale the left leg straight back, 3-legged dog. You choose, stay here, bend the knee, open the hip, stay here, or slowly flip your dog. Take your time. The left fingertips reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, drop hips. Hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. This should feel really good, guys. Exhale, hover. I know it's difficult. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, hover. Inhale and lift. Exhale to gaze down. Drop the hips about halfway. Use your core strength to maneuver back around into downward facing dog. Take 1 round of breath here. And then slowly make your way all the way to your bum. Coming into some reverse tabletops. So heels are in towards the glutes. Hip width distance, bring the hands behind the back, about 6 inches, and the fingers are facing forward. Take an inhale breath, push into your hands, lift your chest up high, roll your shoulders back, Drive your heels into the earth, all the same inhale, and lift the hips high. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. You can let your hips sway back on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale and hover. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. We're going to make our way all the way down to the mat now, slowly but surely. And coming into happy baby. So take the feet straight up to the sky. Reach the hands through the inside of the legs to catch the outside of the feet. And use the strength of your arms to pull the knees and the legs closer to the earth, as well as try to connect all of the vertebrae onto the earth as well. So nice flat long back here. We're here for 5 breaths. Feel free to rock from side to side, straighten one leg or the other. Just taking the time to relax, stretch, and feel good in the body. Halfway there. Last big inhale. And then exhale to bring the soles of the feet together and relax them all the way down to the earth. We'll take 𝗂𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗲 Konasana. 𝗂𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗂 Konasana, which is supine butterfly pose. If your knees are feeling any kind of tension here, bring your hands into fists and just ball them directly underneath the thighs. So they're really like hugging the booty in and then letting the thighs rest right atop those fists. If you're not into that idea, just rest the hands right on top of your hips. Relax the shoulders down. Nice long neck. Let the forehead soften, the eyeballs sink back into their sockets, the jaw relax and release, and let the tongue float. So release it from the top of the mouth. Let your breath become more and more quiet. And your only job is to stay right here in Shavasana. Start to invite deeper breaths into the body. Feel the belly expand on the inhale. Drop back to the earth on the exhale. Do that a few rounds. Inhaling, feel the belly rise. Exhale, it releases. Last time, feel the belly and the rib cage this time. Exhale, let it go. Extend both legs forward. Reach the arms overhead and long. Exhale to bend the knees. Come into fetal pose on your favorite side. Bottom arm turns into a pillow to relax. Take a moment to thank yourself for stepping on the mat, for building the strength and the confidence needed to live your journey, and for being part of this community. On the next inhale, lift all the way up to seated pose. Keep those eyes closed. Find your sitting bones, root down to rise up through the crown of the head. Hands rest atop the thighs. Let's all take a big inhale together. Open the mouth and release. Let those eyes flutter open. Thank you so much for joining me for day 2 of the Yoga Body Bootcamp. Don't forget, if you want to sign up for the series, it's down below in the description. And also don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Show us some love. Thanks again, guys, and we'll meet you back here in the Zen Den.